Shift our focus to Jammu and Kashmir, wherein this crucial G20 summit is going to take place. Well, we are talking about a region that many for long considered a hotbed of violence and terror is now shining on the global stage, wherein this summit is going to take place as Srinagar is all decked up and set to host a crucial G20 meeting, which would see over 60 delegates in attendance. Now, it is the first major international event in Jammu and Kashmir since the abrogation of Article 370, and this is the third meeting of the G20 Tourism Working Group, where 5 key priority areas are set to be discussed in the G20 meeting, and many picturesque locations including Srinagar's Mughal Gardens and Polo View Market will be showcased to these delegates. So here is how, first of all, how the preparations have been done for the event.
The G20 delegates are arriving in Srinagar for the third working tourism group meet, which will take place at the SKSS in Srinagar. My VG Miraj will show you this particular market. This has been specially designed, and this is the first, cableless market in the Srinagar. Particular market is a special market. This is a newly framed and designed market by the state administration. Now you can see that this heavy deployment of security forces have been put in place. Besides these sniping dogs, the ID detectors have been put in place to ensure that the security will be foolproof for this particular market. This is a polo View market, much in the news and the headlines hitting the heart. So as to speak, the security forces have entirely taken over this particular market.
So let's not talk about the politics over it, which is currently playing, because while the public has wholeheartedly welcomed the event, there are some who appear to be rattled. PDP Chief Mehbooba Mufti called this yet another attempt of the BJP to showcase a false sense of normalcy in the valley.
They are trying to show that normalcy, everything is fine. I am not opposing anything. Why should I oppose anything? But the way G20 is, it's an event for the whole country. But the BJP has hijacked it. They have even replaced the logo with lotus. The logo should have been something to do with the country, not with the party. Even houses have been taken over, homes have been taken over. There is 3, 4, 5 tier security. There are, check-ins going on. Everything in the homes is being turned upside down. Our problems are within the region. G20 may be something in which may be doing some kind of publicity for the BJP party at the national and the international level.
Meanwhile, the BJP dismissed Mufti's statement, reminding her that Jammu and Kashmir has seen a wave of development with the BJP's efforts and there is absolute normalcy in the valley.
देखिए, आपको ये पता होना चाहिए कि जो G20 का इवेंट है वो सही मायनों में देश का इवेंट है और इसको सरकारी इवेंट ना बना रहे। इसको बीजेपी का इवेंट विपक्ष ने बनाया है। इसमें पार्टिसिपेट ना करके और लोगों के बीच में मतभेद पैदा करने का काम जो है वो महबूबा मुफ्ती जैसे लोगों ने किया, क्योंकि एक समय पर ये इस प्रदेश में शासन करते थे और इनके समय पर लोगों को जो व्यवस्थित ढंग से लोकतांत्रिक माध्यम से, चाहे वो पंचायतों का अधिकार हो, चाहे वो महिलाओं का अधिकार हो, चाहे वो SC/ST कम्युनिटी का अधिकार हो, चाहे सबका साथ और सबका विकास को लेकर इन्वेस्टमेंट आदि हो, वो सब यहाँ उपलब्ध नहीं थे।
Her saying that Jammu and Kashmir has been hit by BJP, yes, it has been hit by BJP. It has been hit by the progressive and pro-people policies of BJP. It has been hit by the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Their plank was that there is no normalcy in Jammu and Kashmir. If you remember, during CWG here in Delhi and many other places, half a lane was blocked only for there used to be no traffic. So what if some hotels and some houses have been blocked for the safety and security? She should come forward to support.
Meanwhile, let's also listen in to what Harsh Shringla has to say about this event.
Preparations जो हमने देखा है यूनियन टेरिटरी की तरफ से और जो जितने भी स्टेक होल्डर्स और पार्टिसिपेंट्स की तरफ से बहुत अच्छे हुए हैं, और जो स्मार्ट सिटी कॉन्सेप्ट जो श्रीनगर में है, वो जो काम चल रही थी, वो प्रोजेक्ट जो चल रही थी, वो अभी कंक्लूड हो गया है। एक अर्बन ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन हुआ है श्रीनगर में, और मेरे ख्याल से जब G20 डेलीगेट्स श्रीनगर आएंगे तो उनको एक भारत की सबसे सुंदर लोकेशन दिखाई देगी और काफ़ी यहाँ पे अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ होंगे जिसमें फॉरेन डेलीगेट्स खुद जाके देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ की मतलब टूरिज्म पोटेंशियल कितना है।
Yavar is joining us live on the broadcast. Yavar, talking about the importance of this event, of course, one of the largest international events that we are holding post-abrogation of Article 370. But not to forget that OIC member countries are also participating in this event, and previously as well, OIC has many a times raised questions over Jammu and Kashmir. So this event is going to serve as a big message of integration.
Well, exactly. Participating of the OIC members is something that is throwing light towards the normalcy and what the stand of the OIC members are all across. Now, over a time, we witnessed that the OIC were opposing that the J&K is a disputed territory, but somehow now their participation is telling us something else. Now, remember that there were these delegations that are just arriving after the 40 minutes to Srinagar. Sources privy to the development are saying that they will be arrive here at 10:15 and they will be straightly driven to the Srinagar hotel, from where in the afternoon they have a scheduled meeting at the SKICC Srinagar. Particularly to this event, there has been many questions that were raised to this particular G20 summit. And the preparations, besides the preparations and the security cover, there were many things that the regional parties as well as the national parties were raising about the conduct of this G20 summit in Kashmir rally. And some were saying that nobody is going to attend the working group meet in the Srinagar, but somehow the ground situation is contrary to their claims. So we witnessed that yesterday there was a presser at the SKICC Srinagar where we see that over 60 delegates are arriving in the Srinagar, and in fact we saw that the OIC members are posting their pictures on the social media handle praising the beauty of the Kashmir. This is something that is actually depicting another picture of the Kashmir Valley following the abrogation of Article 370. But yes, remember that besides the preparations that was done by the J&K administration, there is already a security cover that has been put in place. In fact, I will ask my VJ Maharaj to show you this particular market. This is a polo market. This is the facelift of the Srinagar, and this is the particular market where these delegates are going to visit. Now remember that the security cover to this particular market has already been given the high-fi, and in fact we have been told by the sources that they are going to showcase the craft here. Now this market is particular to the one of the sophisticated and one of the loveliest market that the Srinagar ever had the facelift. So this market is already all set to welcome these delegates in the Srinagar. That's what the actual picture is all about. Back to you.
Yes, so of course those are the visuals that we are getting you from the ground, but also Pradeep, talking of the reactions coming in from ground, how the locals are reacting to this big moment, what they have to say about this G20 summit which is happening in Kashmir.
See, for the last 30 years we have been saying one thing: what is Kashmir of my dreams? Kashmir of my dreams is minus gun, grenades and steam. And then dream is finally fulfilled. This is a historic occasion and people are quite happy that they have been made stakeholder. Because before abrogation of Article 370, they had seen that how Kashmir was plagued with negative and parochial politics that was further tainted by gun violence and secessionism. But now you do not want to be held hostage by gun violence being unleashed from across because of Pak-sponsored terrorism. So they can see those positive changes with pragmatism, and they want to be part of developed India. That's one of the reasons we have seen that youngsters are participating in large number. They had been waiting for this occasion, but unfortunately netas like Mehbooba Mufti, they cannot see the positive things happening. Instead of speaking for the people, even today she is acting as spokesperson for Pakistan, where she is saying that this meeting has been hijacked by BJP. If you are not going to participate in that meeting, obviously somebody else will be taking part, because people of Kashmir are taking part in that. So that's really very important thing, because people like Mehbooba Mufti, Pakistan, proxy lobby, they know that this G20 meeting is going to puncture their fake narrative. We have seen that what Mehbooba Mufti had said after abrogation of Article 370, there will be no one to hold tricolor. The same thing had been pushed by Pakistan when they used to say that people are I feel alienated because of abrogation of Article 370. But now when all these delegates will be coming over to Kashmir Valley, they will of their own see that how things have really changed. It has not only transformed Kashmir Valley into a beautiful place, we have seen that how beautification has taken place in the name of smart city, but also it has transformed psyche of people of Jammu and Kashmir. They do not want terrorism. They want tourism.
Right.
They want peace. They
So
want
of course,
prosperity.
a big
But that
moment
is not
for
palatable.
India and for Kashmir, wherein this G20 summit is all set to kickstart in the valley today. Well, thank you both of you for joining in and sharing all those details. We'll keep